What's new, crew? If you're new, my name's Cassandra. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to share with you guys kind of an afternoon into an evening into my life on a very average day. I had to get some of these last minute baby things taken care of off of my list. I am very close to full term at the filming of this video. I am days away from being full term, which means I really had to cross some of these last minute things off of my list. Now, if these things weren't done, it's not really like the end of the world, but I would really like to just be a little bit further along than what I currently am on the baby list train. That being said, today was the day I really wanted to get some of those things crossed off my list. I wanted to get all my postpartum things taken care of in all of my bathrooms, upstairs and in my master bathroom, having everything set up and ready to go, not having to worry about that. I wanted to get all of my breastfeeding things taken care of, make sure that my breast pump was all put together and cleaned and in working order, because we all know there's nothing worse than the panicking feeling of being completely, utterly engorged and finding out that a piece of your breast pump is broken or something crazy. That's happened to me twice, and it is miserable to know that you just can't pump off that like ounce or two of milk to make yourself comfortable. So I promised I was not going to do that to myself this time and made sure that my breast pump was in working order. The other thing I wanted to do was clear out these bottom section of drawers in our master closet and just dedicate that to being the baby's little dresser area and getting all of the extra things that she just is not going to need right now put back into the storage half of the basement and get it out of the closet because I am so sick of looking at it. All the extra clutter is driving me insane. I don't like that. So I wanted to get all of that pulled away. So I also had to go through the baby Amazon haul. I can link that video down below if you want to see what we ordered for this baby, what we had to repurchase for this baby after 4 of them, what was just needing to be replaced. This whole laundry basket is something that I'm talking about. These are all 0 to 3 month clothing. I decided to just put it in this now empty Amazon box and put it in the storage part of the basement so I don't have to look at it every day. And I can reclaim a laundry basket, which is a hot commodity in a family of this size. The other thing I needed to do was stock diapers and wipes, both down here and upstairs. I have found in my baby having years that having things all around is honestly most convenient. I know that some people have like those little baby caddies that they fill and they just carry around. If that works for you, that's great. But for me, I like to just have everything I need either like in the living room in a common area and then having another option in my master bedroom, because in the middle of the night, I like to just have everything right next to me on my bedside table. So before I go to bed, I'll grab a couple diapers, a package of wipes, keep it on my bedside table, and I like to do everything from my bed if possible. I find it helps keep the baby in the best sleeping state. It doesn't really wake the baby up very much. They're a lot easier to get back to bed that way, and it helps me feel much more rested when I'm not up and walking around a ton in the middle of the night to take care of those things. At this point, I was able to tackle all those things and get all the baby bath things out and taken care of, which made me very happy. Once my big kids get off the bus, Lakin is in charge of re-watering ducks, refilling ponds and things, and I will go out and help her do that. And then I will go out and water the raised beds while all the kids are just excited to be home and be outside, and they kind of run around. At this point, my toddler is awake, and after hanging out with me all day, she is absolutely elated to see the big kids come home, and she just follows them around constantly and just wants to do what they're doing. So everybody's kind of playing outside, and I am going to go inside and prep dinner at this point. I had some leftover chicken in the fridge, which was great. We made it into chicken tacos, so I added some taco seasoning, a little bit of corn, some cheese, and heated that up in the microwave so that I wouldn't heat up the entire house because it was like 80 degrees this day. I also wanted to go ahead and get some like fake guacamole going. So I took about half of this avocado because I'm the only one that will enjoy the guacamole. I added in some cilantro, some of my lime basil that I got from seed from MI Gardener. I absolutely love it. I cannot wait to grow more of it. I love it so much. And a little bit of our Baja sea salt or mineral salt that we get from Amazon. And this was our chicken taco mixture. Some kids ate it as a taco, some kids ate it over tortilla chips, and it was kind of a nice option for everybody. I will call everybody in from outside once dinner is ready to go, and they just kind of file in one at a time, make their plates, and a lot of the times they will eat outside on the deck during this time of year. We also paired that with some watermelon that we had to get out of the fridge, so I cut that up for everybody and we just kind of all relax. Once dinner is done, this is when my husband will usually go take his after work shower and change, and I will sit out on the deck and read whatever book I'm reading, or sometimes I scroll my phone. This night I read because I have a new book, and the kids play. I am currently reading Phantasma. I've had a couple people reach out to me on Instagram asking how I'm liking this book so far because this book does have a lot of mixed reviews. So far, I'm about 50 pages in. It's not super gripping. It has potential. We're going to see how it goes. That's pretty much all I can say right now, but we will figure it out and I will keep you updated on this book. As the kids play and hang out, once it hits usually about 6:30, we pull everybody in and it is time for all of the bedtime things that everybody does, right? Baths, backpacks get reset for the next day, lunch boxes come out, and we do evening chores. All of my kids have some evening chores that they take care of. Because Lakin takes care of the ducks in the afternoon, her inside chores are pretty minimal because that's just how we keep things fair. She will pick up the living room and reset that with just like putting pillows back on the couch and folding blankets. And my littlest to pick up all of the toys and any like big pieces of trash that hit the floor. My oldest will reload the dishwasher, unload it if it needs to be unloaded, and I will tackle any hand wash dishes that need to happen or anything that doesn't fit in the dishwasher. My husband puts dinner away and will take out the trash if it needs to be taken out, and he also will sweep the floor at the end of the day. So we all have our things, and it hits about, I don't know, 8 o'clock these days, and we are tucking all of the littles into bed for the evening. And it is hit my point in pregnancy that pretty much as soon as they go to bed, I will also go downstairs and lay down in my bed and just hang out. Usually, Joe and I will watch a show, but we just finished watching A Discovery of Witches. It was pretty good. It's on Netflix. I would recommend it. It's 3 seasons, so it's not super long, but we are in search of a new show. So let me know if you have something binge worthy, especially as all these late nights are going to come into effect with the baby. We're going to need a good show to watch. But that is kind of like an afternoon, evening in my life. I hope wherever you guys are, you're having a fantastic day. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on